Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello. Today we are going to go another step in probability. Last lesson we are learned about what is probability, how to find the probability of getting something. We also learned that the highest probability is 1 and the lowest is 0. And we learn also how to find the probability of not getting something. Okay, so today we are going to do the vice versa, which means that before this we learn how to find the probability after we know the numbers of blue ball, red balls, the total of balls. But today we do the vice versa, which is we know the probability but we do not know the numbers of red ball, blue ball. We do not know. So the question is, we are going to find the way to find the number of these balls or cards. Okay, so let's go for the first example, the most simplest one, like this. In a glass, there are 12 different colors of cards. In total 12. It is given that the probability of getting a red card is 1/4. The probability is already given. How many red cards in the glass? Okay, I just change a little bit in my pocket. Okay, not in glass. Okay, in my pocket, this pocket, okay, there is 12 different color of cards. And the chance of getting red card is 1/4. So how many red cards inside my pocket? Understand? Okay. So what the information we have from this statement? Number one, we know that all total is 12 NS, number of all sample. Okay. The second thing that we know is the probability of getting red is 1/4. It is given in the statement. And the question now, we want to find out the red card. How many red cards inside my pocket? Okay. So how to calculate this? We use the formula that we learned before this, which is the probability of red card should be equal to the number of red card divided by the number of all sample. This is what we learned before, correct? Okay. Now we want to find the number of red card, okay? Because we don't know red card is how many, okay? But we already know the probability of red. Probability of red card is 1/4. So we can just simply change it. This only into 1/4. Because the probability of red card is 1/4. Okay? We go down is equal over the number of red card we don't have. Okay, so we put just X, we don't know. And the number of all cards and S is 12. So now we are going to find the value of X, which is the number of red card. Okay, how to do this? It's simple, using the algebra, which is, okay, 12 go to the left hand side, multiply by 1 above, so become 12/4 is equal to X. Okay, so 12/4 or 12 divided by 4 is equal to 3. Okay, S. which means that the number of red card is 3. Okay, you are not believing me? Let's check. Is it correct? We have 3 cards here. Okay, we have all 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 3 of them are red card. Red card is 3, all together is 12. Okay? So that is how we calculate to find the number of cards after we already know what is the probability. Okay, so this is the formula of probability that we learned before this. Okay, which is the PA, probability of getting A, is equal to the number of A divided by the number of all samples. Okay, for example, in the video, the probability, the value of probability is already given. Okay, but now we are going to find the value of number even A, which is here in the video, the number of red card. Okay, the probability of getting a red card is already known, but the number is not known. Okay, and below is the total number is already given. So today we are learn about this. Okay, now we are look for the other example. What example number 1? There is a group of 215 people in a hall. A girl calculates that the probability of randomly picking someone that she knows from the group is 0.032. Calculate the number of people in the group that the girl knows. Okay, so how to answer this? First, from the question, we know that the total of people is 250. So which means that NS is 250. Okay, and then we know that the probability of getting these people is 0.032. Okay, so P getting people, okay, P the probability is equal to 0.032. And now the question is to find the number. Okay, the number here, which means that N people is how much. Okay. Okay, then by using the formula of probability like this, okay, so now we put the value of P people is here and NS is here, 250. Okay, so now we are going to find what is the value of this. Okay, inshallah. Okay, so first 250 we go to the left hand side. Okay, so because of this division, so when it goes to the left hand side, it become multiply. Okay, so using the calculator, this we will get 8. The value is 8. Okay, so the answer is, therefore, the number of people in the group that the girl knows is 8. Okay, so simple, right? Inshallah. Okay, now we are look for work example number 2. Okay, a boy enters 8 kittens in a kitten show competition. His father knows how many kittens have been entered into the competition and tells his son that they have a probability of 0.016 of winning the first prize, which is assuming all the kittens have an equal chance. How many kittens enter the competition? So from the question, we know that, okay, what's that? That is n kitten. The number of kitten is 8. Okay, and the probability is 0.016 p, which means the probability of the kitten wins is equal to 0.016. Now the question is how many kittens all together. So NS mean all kittens, how many? Okay, so then by using the formula of probability, okay, so we just put the value of P kitten is here this, and N number of kitten is this. Okay, so now we are going to find the NS, which means the number of all kittens. Okay, so how to do this? Okay, this we go to the left hand side, and then it's become the multiplication. Okay, but because we want to find NS, so this 0.016 we go to the right hand side and become division. Okay, because of this multiplication. Okay, so we go to right hand side, become division lah. Okay, so using the calculator, or you can do by your own hand. Okay, so 8 divided by 0.016 is equal to 500. Okay, so become equal to 500. Therefore 500 kittens enter the competition. Okay, you get it? Inshallah. Okay, so before we end our lesson today, I would like to show one more video, the higher example, the higher question, okay, to be taken. Okay, now we are going to go a higher level of example. This is the statement, okay. There are 2 red cards, 5 yellow cards, 9 white cards, and some blue cards in my pocket. If the probability of getting the blue cards is 1/5, okay, we know the probability, but we do not know how many the blue card. What is the number of blue cards? Okay, we know that there are 2 red cards in my pocket. There are 5 yellow cards. Okay, in my pocket. There are 9 white cards in my pocket, and there are some blue cards. But we do not know how many the blue card here. Okay, in my pocket. So now we are going to see how to find the number of blue card. Ready? Okay. So first we write down first the information. We have red 2. Okay, we have yellow card 5. We have white card 9. What blue we only have, we do not know. We put it X. Okay. So the total, or we can say the number of S, which is the number of all sample, is 2 plus 5 is equal to 7. 7 plus 9 is equal to 16. 16 plus X, we cannot just put it. 16 plus X. Okay. And we also know that the probability of getting the blue is 1/5. Okay, so now we want to find this one. Okay, the number of blue card. Okay, ready? So how to calculate this? As usual, we use the formula P. The probability of blue is equal to the number of blue divided by number of all sample. Okay? Then from here we know that the the probability of blue is equal to 1/5. Okay, so we change it to 1/5. equal, and number of blue we do not know, x. The number of all sample is 16 plus x. Okay, you get it for this? Okay, now using the algebra knowledge, we make a cross multiplication like this. Okay, so 16 plus x multiplied by 1 becomes 16 plus x equal to 5 multiplied by x becomes 5x. What's next? X here, go to the right hand side, become here 16. X go to the right hand side, become 5x minus x, 1x. Okay, 5x minus x become 4x. Here, 16. Okay, and then x is equal to 4, go to the left hand side, become divide by 4. Okay, so x is equal to 4. 16 over 4 is equal to 4. Okay, so this is the number of blue cat. Okay, so Alhamdulillah, today we finish our lesson and we learned two things. First, how to find the number of something which is an egg in the formula lah. Okay, and the second one we learn how to find the number of all sample n s. Okay, so I hope each one of us understand what we learned today. Thank you. So see you again in the next lesson. Assalamualaikum.